Gunfreak Nation. It's the president, TElectrik. If you hear the fan in the background, it's because it's hot up here. I'm not trying to have any distractions, but there is a lot of distractions that's going on in the world right now. And what I want to know from you, Gunfreak Nation, is are you ready to take on these funky ass savages? I need to know, do you have what it takes? I'm telling you right now, and with all respect, you know I love you. And it's been a minute. I've been working 13, 14-hour shifts, but I'll never give up on my Gunfreak Nation. I've been hearing nothing but the worst. Every day, it's a shooting, a mass shooting, somebody getting unalived. Yeah, I have to use that word now because YouTube is some trippy stuff going on right now. But I'm telling you now, please listen to me, people. You better get strapped or you're going to get clapped. You got to arm up and be ready at all times to defend your life. Defend your family's life. This is not a joke. This ain't no game. My sister this morning, text me a link, and I cried, man. A father of two was unalived in front of his kids over a senseless road rage incident. As a matter of fact, before he was took out, he was armed, and he got that savage too. So even though he lost his life, he was unalived. At least he took the savage with him. But you just never know who you gonna bump into today. When you wake up this morning and you putting on your pants, your shorts, whatever, and you go out in the world, you just never know who you're going to encounter, whether it be savages, whether it be savage cops. It don't matter. It really don't matter, man. And then it's gotten so bad that you got to be strapped and ready, savage ready, in your own home. It was just a home invasion the other day here. Home invasions happen every day across the country. When will y'all get it? And I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm talking about the people that don't believe in having a firearm for whatever reason. As bad as I want to pull out one of my Funky Town senders, I don't need another strike on my channel. But I would love to pull out one of them. But, it's getting bad here on YouTube, man. But I'm telling y'all this. The only chance that you is going to be able to survive in the world that we are currently living in, you have to arm yourself, because when the shit hit the fan, no one is coming to your rescue. Everybody is going to be busy saving their own families, protecting their own families, never mind yours. So if you think getting on this phone right here And dialing 911 is all it takes, and you're going to be good, man, you listen, you living in a fantasy world. These savages have gotten so clever. They got, Wi-Fi jammers, cell phone jammers. They jamming your signals. They in there. And once they in there and they got their firearms, they got their guns on you because they don't got the drop on you. You can't get to your phone in time. I've talked to people that have ripped through home invasions, horrible home invasions. Horrible things were done to those people. And it's a miracle that they made it out of that situation alive. But they're forever traumatized. They're forever damaged. You don't know the horrible things. If you think that they're just coming in to take your valuables, that's so 80s. That's so early 90s. I'm gonna tell you something. When these funky ass savages kicking in your door and they breaking in on you, and you don't even have, they on you. They on you. They're on you. You don't have time to dial 911. And why would you want to do that anyway? Here in Detroit, I've seen 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes response time. Would you bet your life on them arriving in time to save you when they have already gained entry into your home? Think about it. Just think about it for a second. Are you really going to place that responsibility on law enforcement? I know that's their job and all that, but the only way you want to get them savages off you, you have to fight fire with fire. Righteous fire against evil fire. Okay? Unrighteous fire. All right? Because when they come in, they're not coming for your valuables, like I said earlier. They're coming in for you. And for you women out there that live by yourself, or even if you do got a man, it don't matter nowadays. They're going to have, man. I'm trying, YouTube, I'm trying. The last one, I got a strike on my channel. But I got to keep it 100. They're going to do horrible things violating you. And y'all know what I'm talking about. They're going to violate you on every level to the point you probably won't even be able to talk or walk. All right? You need to take this serious. If you love your life, if you love yourself, if you love your family, you need to get armed. You got to get strapped or you're going to get clapped. It's just that simple. You got to get savage ready. These savages don't care. They don't have no respect for no police, no laws, no human life. Their sole existence is to go out and cause as much pain and suffering as they possibly can. In their crazy, sick, wrecked out mind, they think the world is theirs and everything in it belongs to them, and they're willing to take it by force, violently. The worst thing that can ever be done is you got a person that has, worked hard all their life. They're working hard for what all of the, you deserve to be able to buy you something nice when you don't work hard for it, when you don't hustle hard for it legally. But then you got this ain't shit savage that feels like they are entitled to just come in and just take it from you by force. Then they want to violate your body by force. Not choice, but by force. if you, in this day and age, does not own a Funky Town sender, that's what I like to call them, firearm, man, I feel bad for you, because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. In this world, only the strong survives. Only the strong survives, okay? Only the strong will prevail. And the only way you're gonna be able to prevail is if you outsmart that savage. You damn near gotta become a savage yourself. Because the only language that they understand is violence. Imagine this. You got one of them kicked in, crawled in, and they're coming for you. Whether you're a woman or a man, they coming for you. So if all you got is a bat, knife, mace, tear gas, a shoe, a boot, and they coming in with ARs and Dracos, AK-47s, and Glocks with the switches extended. And listen, man, they coming in crews. These are professional savages, right? And all you got is a bat. You think they gonna run? You think if you swing that bat at them, they might duck, but when they come back up, they own you. Matter of fact, they might even unalive you. You come swinging it back. But I tell you one thing that will make them funky suckers duck and dodge and duck and make them, turn their funky asses around and around that corner and try to get the hell back out. One thing that will make them do that, be armed. See, my philosophy is I want what they got, if not better. If they coming in with ARs and AKs, then guess what? I gotta have that. So don't listen to no idiot that tells you you don't need that. What you need that for? Well, you respond because the criminals got it, the savages got it. So I don't never want to be in a firefight where I am outgunned and outnumbered. All right? You got to take the fight to them. And I'm not advocating no vigilantism or nothing like that. I'm saying you got to be proactive by number one, fortifying your home. Number two, if they breaking in, depending on your situation and where you live at, I mean, every situation is unique. An AR-15 is not going to be, in my opinion, practical if you living in an apartment building. Get you something that got hollow points or something. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm fortunate not to have neighbors nearby immediately. So I can use whatever along with my ear pros in my situation. But everybody's situation is not like my situation. Everybody's situation is going to be unique. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just figure it out what your living situation is, and you got to get what's best for you. But you got to make sure that you are trained and mentally ready to send one of them to Funky Town before they unalive you. Because you only got one shot at this in life, man. You only get one life. This is no video game. You don't get to come back. I can't even tell you how many people dead, laying, sleeping in their grave right now because them savages got the drop on them and unalive them. And they not coming back, and they ain't never coming back. We living in some crazy times. Y'all gotta get ready because you ain't seen nothing yet. No, we got somebody that's running for president, Kamala, whatever her name is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. tell you something right now. Anybody that's running off their campaign, and one of their goals is, she said she was going to enact the new assault weapon ban. She's next. She's Joe Biden, but 10 times worse. 10 times worse. She's anti-gun, man, and that ain't right. You know, I understand for the savages out there and the criminals, but they not gonna be affected by that bug crap. You know who gonna be affected by it? Us law-abiding citizens. And I don't get it. I just don't get. It's disgusting. It's sick. I don't get their logic on. I rack my brain just thinking about it. And I am not one to pass judgment. A lot of my Gun Freak Nation members, I communicate with them, and some of them even support her. And I'm like, how can you be in the 2A or call yourself 2A, and you have firearms, and you want to vote for the person that want to disarm you and ban those very firearms? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I am not in favor of anybody that want to disarm me or disarm us and make us gullible, subjugate us to being a victim. Because I'll tell you one thing, these savages, they won't be giving up their guns. They're not going to give up their guns, so they hoping and praying that she win. Anyway, Gun Freak Nation, keep your head on the swivel. You know, when you out in the world, and also when you at home, you got to get, you got to get strapped, or you going to get clapped. It's just that simple. Don't let that devil, that demonic savage, get the drop on you. You always got to have the upper hand. I love you, Gun Freak Nation. I really do. I miss y'all. I got to start back going live again more. I miss you. I love you. Listen, y'all stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And be ready to send that dirty, low-down, demonic savage to Funky Town. Gun Freak Nation, salute.